All right, so so what team do you want me to play with?
I don't.
What team do you want me to play with?
Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Can it be any?
Yeah, what the fuck? They're not good.
Like, are you talking about you, or like, do you pick who you play against?
I pick who I play as,
Oh.
and then I pick who am against. Yeah, we're not doing. We're not doing Mariners. Mariners is the second worst, no, third worst team. Oh no, wait, you said Mariners or Marlins?
Mariners.
Oh, okay. Who's on the Mariners? Who is on the Mariners? I don't know. Who'd you say? Who was your second one?
I didn't pick the second one.
Okay, pick a second team, because that one was
I don't know, because I don't really know who's good.
just name teams, and I'll be all right. Oh, okay, okay.
Is Astros a team? I think so, right?
Say less. I'll be the Astros. Yeah.
Cool.
And who do you want me to play against?
I don't know.
All right, I'll do this. Are you watching?
Oh no, I didn't know Okay, now I'm watching.
All right, so I'm just gonna hit. All right, I'm gonna hit randomize just 3 times, and that's the team I'm playing against. All right, gotta find it now. AL West. There we go. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Chicago Cubs it is.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, where's Verlander? What? The fuck? Where's Verlander? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll be this guy. I'll be Granky. Alright, see what we got going here. We got. Oh. You think I'm gonna win? You think I'm gonna win?
Afternoon baseball. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Fouled off.
Okay. I don't need all this nonsense.
1 o'clock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off.
Come on, don't be doing this garbage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Go.
Slider, strike 3 called.
Let's
as
go.
The leadoff man is set down
Frozen.
looking to open up the ball game.
That's
Frozen.
what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Go.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you
Let's
can
go.
get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that...
And we'll have
Let's
to leave it there as this
go.
is strike 3. And
No hits. We do
Yu
this.
Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the
Ew, 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 ew. Okay. Hold on. I know why. Alright, fuck it. Alright, we
starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cap will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard to center field.
Go.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
We in there. Let's
He
go.
wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
Let's go.
Lined into right, a base hit.
We in there.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's
Easy.
something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at
Too
first
easy.
base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Roll, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Chopped now to short. Can they get two? He's got it. Kipnis on to
Go,
Rizzo,
we
but
in
a
there.
little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
And kids,
Damn.
this is why you
Man, shoved him.
always go hard into
I
second
mean,
base.
shoved him.
Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch.
Ah, right down the
Lifted in
middle,
air out to
bro.
Center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down. And
Bruh.
new inning set to get underway. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a miss as he
paint the
picks up
corners.
another one, making
Paint
4 strikeouts
the
already, and there's your
corners.
first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now.
Paint the
As we roll
corners.
through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And Greinke
There you
gets
go.
ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss
You
on the
guys
slider, and
suck,
he's quickly
bro.
behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's
This
definitely
guy's-
done that so far in the early going.
He's striking
Looks
with
like
everybody.
He could go pretty deep into this.
Everybody.
So he wraps
Everybody
up
in
the
this bitch
swinging
getting
strikeout
chips,
on the
please.
breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Take that.
In there, strike 1. Hits it
Oh my
high
God.
and deep out to center field.
Oh my
Back
God.
goes Springer at the track.
Dang.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
I did it. I
In
did
the
it.
box now,
Now we
Yordan
got- we gotta
Alvarez
score this
will
inning.
begin things here
We gotta start
against
scoring
Yu
early.
Darvish.
Start scoring early. Not worry about it. Just play the,
First
play the
offering on
game.
its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time,
Go.
and he's in there with a double.
Be in there.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So digging in now, Carlos Correa. From the stretch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. And the Astros have taken a 2-0
Okay.
lead.
Bang.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
I did it.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
These guys suck, bro. How am I getting so many hits? Get that one. Look, yeah,
Time
coach.
is called here as their pitching
Yeah,
coach is going
coach.
to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
What you gonna do? Tell him, coach.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Dang, that was late.
Tucker on at first, nobody out. Another one fouled
Bro,
off.
how am I
and he's
laying it
quickly behind
again?
0-2.
That's early.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ooh, right over his
On
dome
a
piece.
line, that's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
And bang.
The run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
You guys suck.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score.
What just happened?
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's Michael Brantley. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw too late to get Brantley. He's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now time for a grand salami.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Swinging the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Now the Cuban import
fastball, changeup, two-seam, and
where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sacrifice. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run count.
We do this.
First pitch on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Come on, bro.
Line drive to center field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Demolishing these guys.
Moving in, Kyle Tucker. And their runners at the corners now.
It is happening.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a
Is there a mercy rule?
score.
Like, what the fuck?
Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
George Springer the next to hit.
Laid off on
and
that
he'll
one.
promptly send it in the air out to center field. Happ is there to make the catch and
finally, Jesus Christ.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Descalzo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Line drive to left.
Ooh.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Brentley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Oh, yeah.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. And it's fouled away. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
First baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off.
All right, strike him out. Ready? 3, 2, 1,
The
and
0-2 pitch.
knew it.
A wave and a miss.
Let's
He struck
go.
him out.
Greinke's an animal.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll
Tell
try
him,
to
in case
follow
if you
up
saw his
the
highlights,
double in
he's
his
an
last
animal.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Happ is right there, 1 down. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for 3rd baseman. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there.
Bro.
2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
I don't strike out here.
Here's
I'm sorry,
Yuli
but I
Gurriel.
don't.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat,
I don't
but it
strike out.
resulted in
I
a
don't strike
line
out.
out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result.
Ooh.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as
warning
the
track.
play is made here to end the inning.
Leading off with the
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Number 44.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Damn, why you pushing my catcher, bro? Why you catch these hands? Fuck you up. The fuck?
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have.
Swing,
outta here.
high drive, left field and deep. Gone!
I'm not even mad. That's daddy. I'm not even mad. Not even mad. That's daddy. Sorry, but that's daddy.
Solo home run there for Javi Baez. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As Greinke jumps
Not even
ahead
a
from
dent,
here with
right?
strike 1.
That case?
And he
Case.
fouls this one off.
Okay, you sleeping?
The windup
Sleeping?
and the 0-2 pitch.
Ask you a
Pulled
question.
toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He gets to it, and he botched it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting. Right field.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go.
He struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends.
What do you keep moving me for?
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Casey got a pretty pink picture.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get. All set for the start of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Descalso. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Daniel Descalso is retired to kick off the inning.
Ian Happ.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll flip this on to Greinke covering for the out.
Now batting.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Bottom of the inning now, so stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Here's George Springer. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Number 29.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. 1 run scores. Now the relay home, and he's safe.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove. And now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the first pitch. Javier Baez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball bat.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Hayward looks up. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. At the plate, George Springer.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the first pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading off to the Cubs, the center fielder.
And it's fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 1 away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Adios, pelota. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 18-6. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Popped him up. Greinke over to his right. 1 down. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they remain well behind. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded down the third baseline. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Michael Brantley. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Alex Bregman. Hit hard back up the middle. Happ brings it in.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Bregman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Number 38.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Rizzo is there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. Ninth inning coming up. The Astros lead it 19-6. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Standing in, Daniel Descalso. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
The center fielder.
And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Up next to the Cubs.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Descalso. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Another 0-2 coming.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Now 3 runs are in. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Springer. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A pause, and the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But David Bote is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Carlos Correa will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. He went deep last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and this ball game remains tied. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, who comes in 0-for-4 with an RBI in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-2, here it is. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches, and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Settling in now, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Miles Straw will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward. Adios, pelota. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
(22-19) in this ball game today. Houston used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Ryan Presley takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.